welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm doing it different. Today it's going to be a head-to-head-to-head, but this one's different because these aren't two of the same style beers from different breweries. These are just three beers that I have. They just happen to be given to me by other channels, and I'm going to mention them as I go through. But these all have honey in it. So I can't really say one is better than the other. What I'm going to review today is who pulled off the honey flavor the best. So first I'm going to start off with this Cape May. This is a brown porter, a honey porter. Deceptively easy drinking dark ale. Coming in at 5.4% alcohol. And let's just throw him right over here. It's going to be Wayne Allen. Appreciate you sending this, Wayne. Let's get her into the glass. I'm going to go ahead and get all of these into the glass so that we can see what they look like. Okay, the next one is from Swamphead Brewery, which I've found to be quite fantastic. All of my Swamphead beers were given to me by this guy right here, Dave's TV. Appreciate you sending this, Dave. This one is called Wild Night, and it's a honey cream ale. Ale brewed with honey. So, I wouldn't expect this one to be nearly as dark as the other one. As a matter of fact, this is an ultra light color. And a hard pour, but it's not giving me a super big head, so I can go ahead and get all that into the glass right there. Alright, the last one. I semi-reviewed this one when I did a channel collaboration with Coco T TV. She's right here. So check out all of those channels. I don't think Wayne Allen has an actual review channel on YouTube. I could be wrong about that, but I believe he does all of his reviews on Facebook. So check him out. This one here, I did like this one when I tasted this. This one is called Truck Stop Honey Brown Ale from Back 40 Beer Company. This one has 6% alcohol. So what did I say this one had? 5%. So this one's got the most ABV out of the bunch. And it looks to be in between. So we've got a really dark one, a really light one, and this one's right in the middle. And look at that. That one's got a much bigger head. This one over here, she's popping. I said, well, when I'm drinking, I'm in no hurry. I'm not dying of dehydration. Hard pours don't bother me. You see, you don't have to wait very long. This one, the head is almost gone already. Now, I would typically see that. When I do a hard pour, I would typically see this head go this quickly in a higher ABV beer. So, I'm a little puzzled by this one. But you never know until you get it in you. Okay, so you guys can see how they look. Let's go for the smell. Am I going to smell honey on any of these? Yeah, I got that foam on the nose. That's when you know you really got in there. Not really getting any honey scent off of that one. Let's go for the Swamphead Wild Night. Once again, no honey. Let's go for the Truck Stop Honey. That is a very, very, very subtle scent of honey. But, you know, it's okay. It's nice. It's nice when a beer has those smells. However, if it only smelled like honey and didn't taste like honey, then you'd be kind of disappointed. If it doesn't smell like honey, but then you drink it and you do taste it, you're not disappointed. So, it's been long enough. Let's get some of this in my body and see who's going to win the battle of the honey beers. Going to the Cape May. This is going to sound weird. I do get the honey on the back end, but I almost got a thickness from that first, when it first got in my mouth. There was almost a thickness to it, which, I mean, this is just you know, this beer is not thick. But just for a second when it was coming in, it felt thick. As if I had just put some honey in my mouth. I must be delusional. Let me go in for sip number 2. Cheers. Okay, I don't get honey in the mouth, but when I swallow, and now as I'm exhaling over my tongue, I can taste it. And I like it. This is a honey porter. So, I do love porters and stouts. I love the dark beers. And, you know, some people don't like them because they can be, you know, a little bit bitter. This has a bitterness to it. Let's see if it has the IBUs listed. This was 5.4% alcohol. Best paired with cheese, candy, and nuts. Well, I don't have any of that here. It says, with a sweet hint of honey, Honey Porter goes down smooth thanks to its balanced, robust, and light-bodied finish. This award-winning brown porter is brewed with Jersey Fresh certified honey and a firm malt presence, making it extremely approachable no matter the season. No mention of IBUs. It's got a nice, it's not a sweet beer. Not sweet at all. It's got a like a chocolate bitterness, like from real dark chocolate, and it's followed up with that little honey on the back end, which makes it fantastic. Yeah. Okay, let's go to the Swamphead Wild Night Honey Cream Ale. Let's see what she's got. I'm going to have to take a few sips to rinse that because that's got a very bold flavor. So let me take a few sips to rinse that out. It's got a totally different flavor. But once again, these are totally different styles of beer. They just happen to have honey in it. So, okay, I think I'm ready for the real deal now. Cheers. Once again, I don't get any honey in the mouth, and that's okay. Almost a lemony presence to it when it's in your mouth, but then you swallow it, and here comes that honey sweetness up the back of your throat, which is a nice, you know, some beers are simple. You drink it, it tastes like beer in the mouth, you swallow it, tastes like beer when you're breathing out. Some of these more complex beers got a whole lot of flavors going on. They don't necessarily hit your mouth all at the same time, which is nice. Which is why I say I'm not into chugging beers. I don't guzzle beers. I'm not going to funnel beers because the beers I drink nowadays are more like this. They've got flavors that you really want to taste, and if you're just getting them down as fast as you can, it's kind of just going over the top of your tongue, and it's in your belly before you ever really got a chance to taste what was going on. So, I'm impressed. I'm impressed with both of these. I think I'm a little bit more impressed with this one because of the vast difference in the mouth flavor versus what comes up the back. This one I think I'm liking a little bit more, but let's go for this one. This is the Truck Stop Honey Brown Ale. You see the head is completely melted off of that one. And this one looks like delicious honey in the glass. Cheers. A few sips to get this one out now. Couple more. Okay, here we go. For the taste. Looking for the honey. Cheers. Yeah, what all three of these beers got right, in my opinion, is the the follow-through. After you've swallowed the beer, comes that very pleasant tasting honey. So you're not left with a bitterness in your mouth. Like I said, this one's got some like chocolate bitterness to it. But when you swallow it, here it comes, creeping up the back of your throat. Here comes the delicious sweetness of the honey. Same with this one. This one's got kind of a lemony flavor in the mouth. I didn't read the description on the can from this one. Let's go back to this one for a minute. Wild Night Honey Cream Ale. Along the rivers, in the fields, and through the forests of Florida, thousands of beers are hard at work, producing some of the sweetest honey. Oh, I said thousands of beers are hard at work. Actually, you see where my mind's at. Thousands of bees are hard at work, producing some of the sweetest honey in the world. We like to think they're proud that all their hard work has ended up in our award-winning honey cream ale. Wild Night is a crisp and delicate, yet bursting with flavor. We've added local honey and a touch of hops to update this American classic. Bright, golden, and enjoyable anytime, Wild Night is what a cream ale should be. Ingredients: hops, malt, yeast, water, and Florida honey. So, it didn't... whatever hops they used in here kind of gives it a lemony flavor in your mouth. Sweet honey in the back. This one, let me read the back of this one now. Truck Stop Honey Brown Ale is a medium-bodied English-style brown ale brewed with wildflower honey, roasted malts, and fresh hops. The balance of sweet wildflower honey and earthy hop aromas come through in every batch. Whether preparing a delicious meal or sitting fireside, Truck Stop Honey will always keep the good times rolling. This is best paired with turkey or chicken and ice cream. Alright, so I think I know in my mind which one I'm going to go with, but I'm going to give them one final sip, and then I will give you my score on who pulled off the honey the best. And the Truck Stop. Okay, I gotta say that the clear winner, and this is solely based on the honey, the way the honey comes through in this beer. The clear winner in this one is gonna be Swamp Head. It's got two opposing flavors, the sourness of like the lemony feel to it in your mouth, and then that sweet honey coming up the back throat. Just it's fantastic. They all have a great honey back end, comes up the back of your throat. And I do love darker beers, porters, and this is a brown ale. I love both of these styles way more than I like a cream ale or any other style of beer. However, I'm not rating them on the overall beer flavor. It's just strictly on the honey. And I gotta say that in this one, second place is gonna go to the Cape May Honey Porter, with third place going to the Truck Stop Honey Brown Ale. All three of these beers are fantastic. Like I said, if I would definitely buy all of these beers and drink them again. And it wouldn't be like, oh, I bought a 6-pack, I drank one and I don't like it. No, because I've already drank these. I know that I like these, and I think you would like these too. But the way the honey is presented in these, they did a great job. They did a great job. There has to be one winner though, and I think strictly because of the flavor contrast in this one, that's what's going to make this one be the winner. But thanks for stopping by, and thank you to Wayne Allen for giving me this Cape May Honey Porter, Dave's TV for the Swamp Head Wild Night Honey Cream Ale, and Cocoa Tea TV for giving me the Truck Stop Honey Brown Ale. Please, I'm going to leave the links to all of their channels down below. So if you haven't subscribed to them, please go check out their channels. It's great content, and it really does help us do what we do if you guys can give us a like and subscribe and let people know. Hey, if you want some mindless entertainment, there's no better than mindless entertainment than beer reviewers. So thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time. Till then.